Okay, what's going on, guys? So in this video, we're going to do a pretty extensive overview on Google Calendar. Um, but after we do this video, you guys are going to be able to have your consultation blocks and your scheduler set up. You'll be able to manage your calendar and be able to share your calendar with your team. So it's going to be really helpful for you guys to all stay organized and just stay on top of things. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to Google Chrome browser. Just make sure you have that as your default browser. Don't use Safari or Firefox. Make sure you're using Google Chrome. So download it if you have to. Once you have Google Chrome set up, make sure you're logged into the right Gmail account. Okay. And then once you're logged in, you're going to want to go to calendar.google.com. Calendar.google.com takes you to your calendar page in your account. So once you're here, I recommend hitting the star right here to bookmark this tab. That way you can always access your calendar. If you don't see this bookmarks tab, you want to go to the three dots up here, go down to bookmarks, and this will say show bookmarks bar. It says hide right now because the bookmarks bar is showing. But once you see your bookmarks bar, this is how you save it. So then you can always access it. Let me go ahead and delete that. Okay, great. So now that we're in Google Calendar, a few things here. One, right now we're in dark mode. And so if you're in light mode, I prefer dark mode. So you go to settings and go to appearance, and that's how you switch from light to dark. But it's up to you. Month, it obviously shows the entire month of June. If you want to go just by week, shows your week, just by day. But I usually use week and month. Gives me a good bird's eye view. Then the next thing we want to do is, well, I guess before I say it, down here are all your calendars. Right now, by default, you'll have your calendar set up and you'll have holidays set up. You can always uncheck that if you don't want to see the holidays, but you'll want to have this one checked off. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is set up our consult scheduler. So you go over here to create and you go to appointment schedule. So this allows you to now set up your consultation blocks. So if your consultations, typically it's 30 minutes. So you change that to 30 minutes. And then you leave that at weekly, set up your schedule. So, we'll just leave it at 9 to 5, but go ahead and set this up if you need to. If you want to add Saturdays, you can too. Scheduling window, this allows people to schedule you within 60 days, and then they can't schedule you within 4 hours. You can change that if you want. If you want people to be able to schedule you within the hour, you can go ahead and put 1 there. They can schedule you. And then for the settings, excuse me. Let's see here. Sorry. Schedule window. Oh, I'm sorry. Go to next. There we go. And then the booking page, you can do a photo and name if you want to. You don't have to do that. Location and conferencing. I like to set this to the in-person meeting and then use your guys' address. So let me just grab this. Flawless Works. Put the address in here. Okay. If you want to put a little description of the booking, you can. So booking form, I like to add phone number, make that required, and then you can add one more. You could do like message or like any details we should know. And then I don't leave it required. You can name that however you want to name it, add your item. Great, so then you hit save. Okay, now it shows all of these consultation blocks, right? From 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday, right? So if we go now in here to the week, now if you click here, in the block, you can open the booking page or you can share. So this share here, the best thing to do is save this link, copy it and save it in your phone on like a notepad or something. That way you can go into your notepad, copy and paste the link and then text it to whoever you speak with on the phone or whoever wants to, you want to send this to book you. So you copy the link, and then when someone goes to the link, it's going to show a scheduler for someone to book you. So let's say I want to book Hector for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, I put in my info. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0. Okay, any details need work done. Okay, go to book. Great, booking's confirmed. Okay, you're gonna get an email when that's confirmed, and then now they show up here as a consultation. Okay, now, so then the next thing to do is, let's say I call Hector or someone else calls Hector and they want to book him. They want to bring their car in to get the work done from 11 to 1. So you'll go into your calendar and you'll just create an event. Now, if you're on your computer, you can just click here and add the event. If you're on your phone, there'll be a little plus icon and you can just click the event. And then you can say Eric, or we'll say Bob's job, Chevy. Okay. Then you'll want to click here for time. So let's do 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a 2-hour job. Okay. You can add the guest. So then you can, let's say Bob's email. So Bob can get a notification. Okay. It's already got everything's all set up. You can add the location if you want. I mean, if they know where you are, you can add it there if you want it in the event, because we're going to get an email. It's going to send an email to the client. So you save it. Do you want to send the invitation email? Yes, we do. We want to send it. So now Bob just got an email that he's coming in tomorrow at 11 a.m. and it's on your schedule. Now that this is on your schedule, you'll notice when you refresh this page, now nobody can be booked between 11, 11:30 and 12 because it's already booked now. So as you are adding things in your calendar, if you have a lunch and it goes from 3:30 to 4:30, even to 4:15. If you do 3:30 to 4:15, it's now not going to let someone book that 4 p.m. or the 3:30. So the best thing to do is just add, you have this consultation calendar for people to book you, but you want to just go in and add your events as you go on throughout the day, week, and month. Okay? So that's how you add an event or add a meeting or whatever it is. Then the last thing we want to do is share your calendar with the rest of the team. So the best thing to do, I am going to pull up now, this is my calendar. So I now want to follow Hector's calendar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to settings and I'm going to go to import. I'm going to go to, not import, subscribe. So I'm going to subscribe to a calendar, and I'm going to subscribe to gmail.com. Okay. Okay. I'm going to request access. Let me just go ahead. So then when you request access, Hector now got an email to to allow access, I click the link and it shows this. It says share with specific people. Now Hector can add me by hitting send, and then he can also add, anybody else on the team. So you can add the other email addresses on the team. Okay, once he does that, he hits share. Now it says that his calendar is being shared with, and you can add more people here. So go back. Now, when I go here to my calendar and refresh, okay, I'm just going to share this with Hector as well. So now he can see my calendar. Okay, boom. So here's Flawless down here, and I can see all of this, what's going on with him. If I didn't want to see it, I can just uncheck it like that. So you should be able to get everyone on your team added here and be able to see what's going on with them. Okay? And then it should be the same for Hector. He should be able to see me now. Okay. Maybe not. Get event details. Make available public. Oh, that's why it's that link. Sorry. Okay. And then if I wanted to share mine with him, I would just do the same thing. I would go to settings, subscribe, or no, I'm sorry. He would go into settings and subscribe to my calendar. Okay. So again, go into your settings, make sure that your team has their calendar set up, and then you're just going to subscribe to there go by settings. You go to subscribe, and then you're going to add people's calendar. Okay. And there it is. Boom. Okay. So now you can see, so just to recap, you've obviously been able to log in, get your calendar set up. You know how to get your consultation blocks set up. You know how to add an event and how that affects your consultation scheduler. And then you know how to share this with the rest of the team. So that's it for now. I appreciate you guys taking the time to go through this whole thing. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks.